This is question number 10 on the June 2014 calculator paper. Okay, let's look at this question. It's worth 4 marks altogether, and there's part A, B, C, and D. Each part is worth 1 mark. Looking at part A, it says simplify, and we've got p cubed in brackets, all to the power of 2, which is outside the brackets. P cubed all squared. You should know how to do this when you have brackets in this form. That means you times the powers together. So I'm going to do 3 times 2. So my answer is going to be p to the power of 6. Not just 6, don't write 6 in the answer space. It's p to the power of 6. Let's look at part B. We have t to the power of 8 divided by t to the power of 3. The bases are the same, t, so we should know that when we're dividing, we subtract the powers. So that's going to be t to the power of 8, take away 3, which is t to the power of 5. Make sure you are able to do that, and you can do it clearly, getting full marks in it. Okay, let's look at part C. In part C, we have this expression, 2 cubed times 2 to the power of n is equal to 2 to the power of 9. Okay, the question wants me to work out the value of n. Now, when we looked at part B, we were dividing, so we took away the powers. In this case, we're timesing, and the bases are the same, 2 and 2. So I'm going to add the powers. So this side, the left-hand side of the equation, is 2 to the power of 3 plus n, and that's the same as 2 to the power of 9. If I look at the powers, right, the fact that the bases are the same means that the powers need to be identical. So 3 plus n is equal to 9. 3 plus n must be equal to 9. In other words, I need to think about what number do I add on to 3 to get 9, and you should know that n must be 6, and that's what I'm going to write in my answer space. This is a straightforward question, right? It's not particularly tricky. You just need to make sure you understand and apply the knowledge you have. Let's look at part D. They want us to work out the value of x again, and I know that 2x cubed is equal to 128. I need to get rid of that 2 in front of the x cubed. It's timesing the x cubed. So to get rid of it, I need to divide by 2. 128 divided by 2 is 64. You could use your calculator for that if you wish. And x cubed is 64. Okay, so I need to work out what x is. The opposite of cubing something is to cube root it. The cube root of 64. Now this is one of the cube roots you should know without a calculator, but given that this is the calculator paper, let's use the calculator. The cube root button is just above the square root, if you could see it there. So I need to press shift and then square root. 64, that's equal to 4. So the cube root of 64 is 4. So in my answer space, I'm going to write x is equal to 4, and there's my answer. Okay, this is a pretty straightforward question. It's worth 4 marks. You have to actually work hard for them, right? But if you know your maths and you're good with your algebra, you should be able to get all the marks for this.